Welcome back everybody, my name is Pip, I'm a baby army and my channel is about me discovering more about BTS. So today's video, I am going to react to, I think you say it Baepsae or Baepsae. I did a little Google before I started recording this and I think that's how you pronounce it. The performance in particular of this song was very, very highly recommended on my Dimple and Pied Piper video. I don't think that that is a coincidence. I think you all like seeing me flustered and I think I'm about to be again and I'm scared. Plus, I put a community post up asking for recommendations for the performance that I should watch. And in the comments of that, I had a surprising recommendation more than once to react to a hip thrust compilation. So now I do know what's gonna happen. That makes me even more scared, to be honest. I hate to break it to you, but the hip thrust compilation is not going to be in this video, okay? If you really do want to see me react to that, I will do that in a separate video, I promise. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see me react to that. I will take one for the team. Please, because it'll make me uncomfortable. I'm being serious now. If the compilations have any of them under 18, I am not reacting to it. That is, no, I draw a line there. That is my one rule on that. Do not do me dirty on that, okay? Okay, so my plan for this video, I think I will react to a lyrics video, fully understanding that I'm probably not going to understand everything about the song. Because of the fact that there is an explanation video by DK I assume there are things that I won't understand. But I would like to listen to the song before I get distracted by a performance of the song. So yeah, I'm going to react to a lyrics video so that I can hear the song. Then I have a performance video, which is the one that was most recommended on my community post. So I'm going with that one. And then I also have the Bangtan Bomb dance practice. And then finally, there is the DK TV explanation. I think we should just get into it. Okay. I have no idea what kind of song this is. I assume it's not like a rap line or a vocal line thing. So let's just go. Ooh. I like it. Okay, so from previous things that I've watched before and your comments on those videos, I do think I know that this song can be called Silver Spoon. I know what it was. It was a discussion around the Netflix trailer and RM was wearing a silver spoon on his belt. People were saying that that could be a link to this song, potentially. And it's about that kind of, in my country, in the UK, you would say born with a silver spoon in your mouth. So born into wealth or born into privilege in some way. So I do know the song is kind of a little bit about that kind of thing. And them not coming from that kind of background. Huh. Ooh. I'm not entirely sure when this song came out, but I have noticed over the past few years, like I think to the best of my knowledge, I am a millennial and I see a lot of talk about how Gen Z and generations below have become lazy and don't want to work 60 to 80 hours a week. They're lazy for not doing that. But part of me is like, why should anybody do that? First off, why should anybody do that? They're working hard. If they're doing what they need to do to get what they need to get done, then they're working hard, in my opinion. And there's a lot of thing with like my generation of we can't. I'm lucky that we own our own house, but there are a lot of people in my generation that can't afford to do that, and there is no hope of them being able to afford to do that. And you get like people in older generations going, "Well, just stop buying your coffees, cancel your Netflix subscription," and it's like, do you know how much of a tiny drop in the ocean those coffees and that Netflix subscription are? I'm kind of getting that from this song of like, don't tell me that I just need to work harder. I am working harder, but you have privileges that I don't have. Oh, that line. Again, do tell me if that is wrong. I always try and go to the Dulce website to check lyrics afterwards. But in case there's a lot going on with Arirang at the moment. In case I forget to do that, please do put in the comments whether this is a direct translation. But I just like that. Like, thanks to those that came before us, I'm spread too thin. I can relate to that, and I assume that people younger than me can relate to that even more, because there will be things that my generation have done as well that have made it harder for younger generations. It's like we should be making things easier for the younger generation, not harder. It's that whole thing of like, I had it hard, so are you. No, it should be like, I had a difficult time and I don't want that for you, so I'm going to change things. This song has clearly hit a nerve in me. In a good way though, in a good way. Ooh. It's so good. Oh, this is what I was talking about. It's made out to be younger people's fault that they don't have what they want to have. Well, you didn't work hard enough. You didn't save enough money. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. But ultimately, a lot of why people can't do things is because of what came before and the things that older generations have done to make it harder for them. If you get me started.
You must be kidding me. You must be kidding me. You must be kidding me.
So what I'm getting from that is that the term try hard is, and I think they're saying it Baepsae. I will find out later, obviously. Don't feel like you have to answer this question now. I will find out later. But I think that that's what it's referring to. Okay, so that was the lyrics video. I liked it. Now, you know what we're going to do now, so I'm not disappointed right at the end. I'm going to see if this is on Spotify. This one, it's called Silver Spoon. Is that it though? Let's see. Yeah? Okay, just bear with me. We'll start it now. Good, we will not be disappointed today. Dang. Okay, so I'm really glad I like the song. I think based on what I'm getting from the lyrics, again, taken with a pinch of salt, I like the message that's coming from it. You could see by how... by how annoyed I was at what I think it's trying to get at. So I'm stalling a little bit because I'm so scared. I think what you got from my Dimple and Pied Piper video was that you thought it was funny to look at me being flustered, and I think it's about to happen again. You know what was so mad is that while I was listening to that, I was like, so which of these lyrics is gonna be the hip thrusting? Like, just trying to like mentally prepare myself, you know? Okay, everybody ready? I'm mostly saying that to myself. Everybody ready?
Hey, 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 hey. They call me Baepsae. You watch it, sexy, Molly, chasing. What's it talking about?
It kind of sounds... Did I just pause? Did I just pause when they were about to do it? No! Okay. I'm going to make the point that I was going to make, otherwise it'll go. It sounds slightly different, but I assume that's because there's a live band. Right, okay, I need to go back now. That's so fun. Okay, let's just... I genuinely didn't pause that on purpose at that point. I genuinely didn't. That was a complete accident. I couldn't have made that up if I tried.
Hey, 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 hey. They call me Baepsae. You watch it, sexy, Molly, chasing. What's it talking about? Take on the Baepsae. Your body is sexy.
Okay.
Chasing. You're too gonna be in that next country. All the gammon. It's okay. I feel gammon. Hey, sensei.
Right, okay, there's more than one. Okay. I did think that's a bit early in the game for it. How many?
이건 정상이야. 이건 정상이야.
I'm just waiting for it now. I'm just like... like trying to mentally prepare myself for each one. I need to stop doing that because I'm not gonna focus. I think there's gonna be like a camera shot where it's just right in my face at some point. That's what I'm scared of. I need to pause a minute. Oh my god. When was this performance and what is it? Like, what is it a part of? Let's do some commentary. Please tell me they're all over 18 at this point. Please. International age 18. That's what's making me feel slightly awkward because they do look younger. Oh my god. You know what? Other than that particular part of the dance, it's not like overly complicated or anything, is it? They were like, no, we're going all in on just this one part. What was that you just did? Really high pitched there, sorry. That's not allowed. It's not, no. Okay. Did you just swallow on his neck? Oh, he's blowing on the gun. It literally looked like he was blowing on RM's neck there. That's what that looked like to me. My mind's clearly going in another direction thanks to the dance.
You crazy. You might be kidding me. You might be kidding me. You might be kidding me.
I was watching that bit of the lyrics video and I swear that bit was highlighted as Jungkook and I was like, nah, it's not. Nah. No, it's not. Seems like it was. Also, blonde gin. Blonde gin is something as well. Blonde gin and purple hair gin. The purple hair is my favourite. But the blonde, yeah, close second. I like that move. I don't know what it is when they like kick the leg up. I knew there was going to be one right in my face. I knew it. Who was that at the front? If that's Sugar, that's acceptable for me to go back and watch it. Okay, is my face as red as it was in the other video? Maybe not. I might have slightly more makeup on today, to be fair. Not on purpose, not to cover it, just I think I have. That was something, especially that last one. That did not need to be right in my face like that. Can you imagine being there? Every time they did it, there was just like this huge like scream. Oh, now you know what I want to happen now. I want them to perform that on the new tour. Please. Do we think they will? Or can we only hope that they will? Next video is going to be the Bangtan bomb of the dance practice. For that, oh no. Now I've got it from Bangtan subs and in the title it says fun version. I have no idea what that means. Should we just find out? Okay, let's go.
자, 우리가 뱁스의 안무 영상을 찍을 거예요. 뱁스 마지막에 네, 우리 호석이
Oh.
우리 그 댄스.
Let's have someone take over Hope's dance part at the end of the song. Feels weird calling it Crote. In my language, feels weird. I'm going to say Baepsae. Can you imagine if it was called Crote on Spotify? I don't think it would be. I don't think it'd be allowed, would it?
하는 파트를 그러니까 우리 한 명 맞춰합시다. 그러니까 제가 많이 했잖아요. 방송대도 하고 콘서트도 하고 좀 가위바위보를 통해서 진 사람이 마지막 그 가위바위보. 다시 가위바위보. 댄스라이 빠졌네. 일단 무조건 웃긴 거래.
Oh my god! Is it about the thing I was talking about in my face? Is that why it was him and no video? I can only imagine how he feels about that. I like how it... Look at the pause I managed. I am proud of myself for this one. Look at that. I wanted to see him flapping his wings again. That's all I was pausing for. Who? It's 3J! Yay! I was like, I swear it is. Although, this is just because I looked really quick. For a moment, Jimin looked like Jin. I don't know why. Maybe it's the outfit. It doesn't there. It was a momentary thing where I thought it was him. There's Jin. I should have known it wasn't Jin because he's got blonde hair. My bad, my bad, my bad. Also, I feel like I've paused Yoongi in like old man mode there. Is this the first time where I'm pausing it where actually they might not look that great? It might be. I mean, they still do, but you know what? They at least don't look perfect. I don't know why that is my favourite dance move in these. I have no idea why. I feel like it looks really satisfying to do, maybe. I don't know. There's just something about him being really silly with the little pink hat on. It's just perfect, you know. I just need to watch it again. No, it's not allowed. For some reason, that has more of an effect than the hip thrust. For some reason, I don't know why. Let's not explore that further, shall we? Let's just watch it again. No comment. What keeps distracting me here is Tay's hoodie with like like the teeth on the side. I keep looking at it too quickly and being like, what is that? What is that? It's just devolving into chaos now, isn't it? Like before, there was just like the odd little like silly bit, and now like let's go all out on the silly. I need to watch that again. I'm prepared for it. This time I'm prepared for it. Also, I was just going to say as well, to me, it's really impressive that they can just do like little silly bits as part of it, but then just immediately snap back into whatever the routine is. Like, for me, I think if I tried to do that, I would just completely lose it and wouldn't be able to like jump back in again. but they do. Okay, it's not the thought that oh my God, I can't speak. It's not the bit that I thought it was gonna be. Never mind. The hip thrust bit was like it was always gonna be him at the front. Okay, so it's this bit. We need to see that from the beginning. Also, they're just like immediately pissing themselves laughing is what I would say. Right, it was not intentional that the hip thrust was in there again. Okay. Wow. Okay, so to whoever recommended that, thank you so much. That was well worth it. Thank you. I will definitely be watching that again because I feel like it's probably like the butter video that I watched, the hotter version, where there's just like so much going on when they're being silly that I won't see it all in one playthrough. But I obviously especially liked Youngi's little bit at the end. I feel like I've seen clips of that and I now know where that's from. Last but almost certainly not least, I'm going to react to the DK TV explanation of this song. I think I get the general message of it, but as always, I will not be getting any of the cultural context to it. Let's go.
In light of BTS's new comeback, we are taking a look at their fiercest and most political song, Baepsae.
Hold on. What was that lyric? Thanks to the stalks, my crotch is swollen. Either I missed that in the lyric video or that was a part that they got wrong, because I'd have noticed that.
First of all, you need to know this Korean idiom. 뱁새가 황새를 따라가면 다리가 찢어진다. It means when you try to do something that's out of your reach, out of your capabilities, then you will likely fail. Crotets or Baepsae have short
I was thinking he was gonna look like a crow. Oh my God, look at his little eyebrows. This is so cute. I wasn't prepared for cuteness in this video.
legs, but storks have very long legs. So obviously a crowtit trying to catch up to a stork will likely fail. Here the storks are referring to people in power, the big companies, conglomerates, and older generations. And in this video, I will focus on the last meaning of older generations because the previous two meanings have been covered a lot by other explanations. Here, BTS is using crowtits as a metaphor for the younger generation, or the millennials of South Korea.
Yes. Millennials unite.
They are trying very, very hard to catch up with their parents' generation, the baby boomers, or the storks. They also use another metaphor of teacher to refer to the older generation who are born with a golden spoon. They say this because during the ages of the baby boomers in South Korea, they were experiencing huge economic growth and it was extremely easy to get jobs, get housing, and stuff like that. But the economy in South Korea is now at its maturing stages, and the side effects of ultra-fast economic growth have boomeranged to haunt the current generation. Currently, the millennials are facing extremely high pricing of houses, as well as high disparity between the rich and the poor, and also extreme all-time high youth unemployment.
I would say it was almost exactly the same in the UK. I feel like that's where there's the pushback with like Gen Z and people calling Gen Z lazy and stuff like that. I don't think they are. I think they see how it is. They see the writing on the wall and they're kind of like, they probably see what millennials like myself did and what effect that had on us. And we're like, I'm not doing that. I'm not destroying myself for something that is so unattainable.
First, BTS addresses the social injustices that millennials commonly face in Korean society. For example, passion pay. This is a very common practice in Korean society where companies basically pay young workers below minimum wage or nothing at all in return for experience. The company's logic is because they are offering a job and an experience that many young people have passion for, they are the ones that are actually doing the service for the young people.
So it's kind of like unpaid internships, isn't it? I don't know how it works in Korea, but in the UK, there is a minimum wage. There are different minimum wages depending on your age as well. So younger people can be paid lower than the standard minimum wage, but there is still a limit on that. And if you underpay somebody, you're basically breaking the law. But there are things like unpaid internships where you basically work probably a full-time job, don't get paid, you're paid in experience that you can then put on your CV, which can also be called your resume. In the UK, we call them CVs, so that you can then get a better job in the future, but you're not actually currently being paid at anything at all. It's kind of portrayed as like, well, this company's doing you a favour. They're not really, because if you're not being paid for your time, then they're not doing you a favour. But it does give you experience. But wouldn't it be great if we could pay people while they're gaining experience? What a novel idea.
Enposede is another newly made word that is used to describe the millennials of this decade. They are a generation that have basically given up what many consider to be basic human rights and wants because of extremely high youth unemployment rates and also very low wages compared to living costs. We have many different variations of Enposede to describe the millennials of South Korea. It originally started from Samposede, which is used to describe the millennials that have given up dating, marrying, and giving birth due to economic instability.
It is so expensive to have children. Some people genuinely cannot afford to have children, so then have to give that up.
Then it evolved to Oposede, which added giving up employment and buying your own house. And then it evolved into Chilposede, which added human relationships and hope. Now the word
God, that's so sad. That like, oh, you have to give up all of that just to survive, including hope. That's so sad, but I understand that feeling.
Enposede is most commonly used because they have basically given up all their dreams and hope. In these lines, BTS talks about their want to change the system. The word 정상 in the last lines has a double meaning. First, it means normal, and second, it means top. So basically, not only is BTS talking about how this is not a normal situation, society is sick, but also they are saying we are not at the top yet and we have to push further. Here, BTS addresses how the older generation blames the millennials for their struggles, saying that it is due to a lack of effort. The word 노력 is pronounced 노력 by BTS, and this is a very commonly used internet slang among millennials to sarcastically describe how the older generation blames them for the lack of effort. Baby boomers often neglect the fact how society is completely different now compared to when they were growing up.
Exactly. I don't care that you bought your first house when you were 18. It costs £10,000, not 130 like it does now. To put it mildly, that annoys me so much. I could go on forever about this, but I won't.
And also the economic situation is completely different. They also neglect the fact that a lot of the economic problems that these millennials face today were in fact caused by baby boomers. For example, housing prices that are extremely high so that millennials have basically given up buying their houses. These were driven up by baby boomers buying multiple houses in speculation and for investment purposes. Yet many baby boomers simply neglect the fact and tell the millennials that they should try harder, work harder, so that you can perhaps buy a house 20 years later.
I feel like he felt that. He felt that personally, the way that he said that.
surface level, these lines just simply seem like a cry for help, a call for a helping hand. However, the word Baepsae in the very last line is a very clever play on words. Basically, this word would sound like a curse word to the Korean ear. It sounds very similar to shipseya or keseya, which are both very serious curse words in South Korea. So not only are they crying for help, and not only are they asking the protests to unite, but they are also calling the older generations.
I was like, is he gonna say it? He needs to say it. He needs to say it. I like that thought. It's like, once again, another example of wordplay. It just impresses me every time. I want to know who was responsible for that wordplay. My money's on RM, but it might not be. He's known for his wordplay, isn't he?
And not only are they asking the
I want to hear him
protests
say
to
it
unite,
again.
but they are also calling the older generations.
Okay, so as always, really glad I watched that. If not just for the really cute picture of the bird. It was so cute. But I think I'm quite proud of myself. I think I did get the overall meaning of the song and the themes and stuff like that. But again, I was still missing that cultural context that sort of enriched that a bit, I would say. But yeah, in comparison to Deng, where I'd have had no chance of knowing what that was about, I feel like Baepsae called to me. The meaning of that song called to me personally. Because I have felt those things. I am one of those millennials. I have worked and worked and worked and worked and still not achieved all the things that you are supposed to achieve. I've achieved some of them, don't get me wrong, but what I had to sacrifice to do that was not acceptable. I would love to know if there's an explanation why that song is related to hip thrusting. Oh, I don't think it is. I just think it goes really well with the sound of the song. Genuinely tell me if there's a connection between the song and the hip thrusting. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my reaction to Baepsae, the song, the performance, the explanation. This feels like, again, a weird thing to say. If you would like me to react to a hip thrusting compilation, let me know in the comments. Please only recommend compilations where they're all over 18. Like the video if you did indeed like the video. Subscribe if you would like to continue on with me on my journey to discover more about BTS. And thank you for watching.